There are two main types of cooling: air cooling and liquid cooling. Let's take a look at them and see which one comes out as king. Air cooling has many benefits, one of the main ones being cost. The reason for that is because there's less moving parts and it takes a lot less engineering in order to be able to design it and manufacture it. The manufacturing process is much simpler compared to AIOs or custom loops. Air coolers have sometimes been knocked for their performance, but that really comes down to the air cooler. High-end air coolers will beat out some of the mid to lower end AIOs. One of the most popular air coolers is the Evo 212, and it's a really great cooler, and it's definitely a cheap budget one that will do much better than any stock cooler can. Speaking of stock coolers, the majority of stock coolers are going to be air coolers. They're usually pretty low profile and they're designed for compatibility more than performance. Air coolers have also been knocked for being not that great looking, but that really comes down to what air cooler you choose, because there are definitely some that are better than others for looks. One of the nice ones being the Dartrock Pro. Let's take a look at liquid coolers. Liquid coolers have better performance per dollar ratio, usually on the higher end models, typically because of the fact that it is using a liquid to conduct the heat and move it away before dissipating it into the air. Liquid coolers have great aesthetics, and they're something that many people really strive to get, either for the overclocking performance out of them or for the aesthetics. They look really nice, and certain ones over others are really designed more for aesthetics compared to performance. An example of this is Corsair H100i and the H100i GT. The difference is the GT is a little tiny bit better performing. I believe it's about 1% or so, and it has better looks. It was really a focus on aesthetics. It was not a rebrand, but a refresh of that product. So air coolers and liquid coolers, there's definitely some main differences between them that I've listed, and there's many more that are just too in-depth for a nice, quick, short, and concise video giving you information on which one's going to come out king. It'll definitely come down to what you're going to be using, as neither one is particularly better than the other in every aspect. Although when it comes down to pure performance, liquid cooling does come out on top. This is because you can build a custom loop with a ridiculous amount of radiators to dissipate all the heat and make it much more efficient. But on the opposite side of that, you're going to be paying a lot more for those liquid cooling options compared to a cheap air cooler like the Cooling Master T4, which is the updated version of the 212 Evo. So, what one is right for your build? I can't tell you that, but take what I've said about each one and go through for each point there and determine which one that meets the most for your criteria. And that's usually going to be the best one for you, and then take and work from there to what particular model it is that you're going to want. Leave a rating down below, let me know what you thought about the video, and comment if you have any suggestions for future videos, and subscribe for more videos like this and other tech reviews. Hit me up on social media, and I'll see you in the next one. To have the multiple email widgets, and it'd be nice to have the texting